Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, RollKCV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent and not a lot of time management foresight. Is that a thing? Time management foresight? Yeah, sure it is. I'm actually starting this episode in the middle of an event. This is the third race of a 3-race event, and I try not to do this, but if you want to watch the previous episode, you'll get to see the first 2 races of this event. I may have to rerun the race anyway, because it's kind of difficult for me. But, let's see, event standings. I'm in second place, so I got a chance, but I have to do well. But that means I'm going to start second from the back. The first race I won pretty easily. The second race, I did not win, easily or not easily. I don't know where I came, 10th or something, 13th or something. But because of my first place, I still got enough points to be in second. So I must have finished in the points. Why is it all plus zeros? Oh, because it's 0 for this race. Interesting. And this race hasn't started yet. Anyway, I need to make up some points. I gotta beat this person. I gotta beat this person, probably. I have to beat my, a guy who's supposed to be on my team. Everyone else is driving the other cars. Is my car... They forced me to use this car in the preliminary. Should I be buying this other car? That's interesting. Maybe my car is just slower. Yeah, the first race, they forced me to use this car, so I would have to go back and redrive this to get all the upgrades for it. Oh well. Anyway, let's do it. Let's start the race. I don't know if this is the third of, if this is the last event or not. I wasn't paying attention. I'm starting second from last. I'm gonna see if I can get, I gotta get ahead of my teammate. Okay, that's a good way to do it. Now I can tell my teammate to back off. I got penalties and stuff too in the last race, so I was getting desperate at the end. I got a chance. Whoa, somebody hit me. I could hit a flashback, but I'm not. There's a way to pass. I got experience points for contact. I clearly cut the corner, but after I cut the corner, then hit somebody, so maybe they didn't, maybe that was okay. Oh, look at this. Third place, yeah, starting off much better than the last race. I might win this event after all. I do need to win it. Telling my driver to play defense. Oh, couldn't quite take him. I tried to late brake and take him, but I couldn't quite do it. Okay, can I take him on the straightaway, or is this car faster than mine? There's your answer. Alright, I'm feeling much better now. I don't know why that last race was so difficult. I wasn't really paying attention or something. That can happen. That happens to me quite often. And I don't know the courses, so I'm doing terribly as far as making turns and stuff. I don't know what drivetrain I've got, if it's all-wheel drive or... I would think it would be all-wheel drive. These are modern cars, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's rear-wheel. I mean, you know, there are modern rear-wheel drive cars. Racing cars. A lot of the modern you know, not dedicated race cars, but modern street cars, not even if they're modified or all-wheel drives. As far as I know, it's not like I'm a racing expert. It's not like I'm a motorhead. I like racing games. I'm not really much of a motorhead. Yeah, I do have a nemesis behind me, and notice how fast he's going compared to everyone else. It's so easy to get a nemesis. That's the conceit of this game. Is I've not seen another game do it, but this is kind of the thing that they do in this game is you get nemesis. You get rivals. Every race you get a rival and a teammate, and the teammate is trying to beat you, but you can like upgrade him so he'll listen to your commands. You can give him commands to back off. But also, any contact, you get a nemesis. They're in red. The teammates in green dots on the map, and the nemesis are red. Teammates are green dots, and rivals are purple dots. But even if they hit you, you get a rival. Even if it's not your fault, you can get a nemesis. Even if it's not your fault, you can get a nemesis. And not only they're more aggressive, but they also appear to get a little bit of a speed boost. And so you can't shake them. Look how, he's the one guy I haven't been able to shake. Everybody else is off in the distance. And I did have other nemesis that I've left behind, but I've got one nemesis here that's, don't give me the penalty, dude. They gotta play defensively here at the end. Oh, he didn't try to pass me. He was just right on the line. Yay, first place! That's going to guarantee me the championship, I'm pretty sure. Event summary. And... Uh-oh. Rounds 3 and 4! Oh, no! I'm going to start in last place now. See, I wasn't paying attention. This is what happens to me. I only have a 4... No. Wait. I'm not even in first place in the event. I got 15 points in that race. I still have to beat one more guy. The Ravens West, they're like the big competitive team. Well, I would not have finished in first place. Finished in first place in the event, but there's one more race. Do they show me who my rival is? They don't show me who my rival is here, which they should. Show me who my teammate is. Okay, well, let's, guess we'll do it. Somebody got a penalty. Well, one of my nemesis got a penalty. Really trying to cut me down. All right. We'll keep going. Boy, if I realized this was a 4-event race, I would have definitely not. A 4-race event, I would have definitely ended the last stream before starting this nonsense madness. You can't exit either back to the menu and continue it later, I don't believe. I think if you exit, you have to restart the entire event over. I've never tested that, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. It's good weather. There's a nasty hairpin. There's a couple of nasty hairpins. There's a long straightaway with a nasty hairpin. Just before the finish line. Okay. I'm actually looking at the map a little bit. That is going to help me. I have to beat, one of the Ravens West people. I don't remember their name. But I do recognize their car. It's going to be the guy that starts over there. That guy. Who is it? Logan Parker. He's in first place in the event. Oh no, it's going to be this guy. The 2 Ravens West people I have to beat. Jason Lewis and I gotta beat them. As long as I get more points than them, I'll probably be okay. I must have had such a terrible second race. I won the first race, I won the third race, but I'm still like a couple of points behind in the event. So yeah, I guess I'm glad there's a fourth race. I thought winning the first and last races would be enough, even if I got no points in the second race, but apparently it wasn't. So maybe I should take back some of what I said about them not having an elite core of racers, so that the same racers finishing first every time. Maybe they don't have that. You're not passing me on that side. No, you aren't. I am passing him to the inside, though. That's a pretty nice clean pass. I like that. This has got to be all-wheel drive vehicles, because I'm making maneuvers that I would never be able to make in a rear-wheel drive car, I don't think. One of these is a Nissan. I'm pretty sure that would be an all-wheel drive vehicle. Well, I'm in second. I got a couple of chances to pass this guy. Let's go this way. Oh, that's not even. Oh, right, here's the hairpin back to the stadium. Oh, don't penalize me. Here's the that was the back of the grandstand. Here's the front of the grandstand. All right. I don't know what happened in that second race, but man, I don't have any nemesis behind me. Nemesises. Nemoses. Nemesum. That would be a single. I don't have a nemesis behind me. Or nemesi. Nemesis. Nemesis. It would be nemesis, right? I have no nemesis behind me. So I should be able to just as long as I race even a reasonably clean race, which this has not been, even a reasonably clean last two laps, I'll have no problems. And now they can't beat me in the overall, I don't think. I was behind just a few points. I suppose one of them that was right behind me finishes second. I don't know what the difference is between first and second. It's like 4 points or something, so I don't think they can catch me. I wish they would tell you how many points each person got in each event. They don't. You have to each race. You have to like write it down yourself or try to figure it out. If it's a two-race event, why do I say that backwards? If it's a two-race event, you can figure it out because you get the overall points and the current and the previous race points. So if you subtract the two on the second race, you'll know what points that person got in the first race. You subtract the overall from the previous race. But if it's more than two, oh, I don't like this part. If it's more than two races in an event, then it'd be nice if they listed, race 1 points, race 2 points, race 3 points, race 4 points. But they don't. Now, if 3 firsts do not give me first place in this event, I will be, well, shocked. And I'll also have to reevaluate how I thought the game worked, because apparently that Ravens West team is better, is more elite than the other AI. Or one of them is. I don't know. They are supposed to be the big rivals. whatever team you have. But that's, you know, kind of a throwback to story mode, which, if you never played the story mode in this game, this is story-free playthrough, because the story mode I played through it, and it's kind of hokey and stupid, and it's not related to the career mode at all, except for some, you know, they set up career mode as an addendum to the story mode. But the story mode is only 32 races in the original story mode. And then they have some other, for each DLC pack, you got a handful of more races that are part of story mode. They have separate stories for that, which I've never played. I've played through the original story mode. I don't want to play through the others because they will affect my stats. Everything you do affects your stats. If you play multiplayer, affects your stats, your career stats. I don't want to do that. I just want my career stats left alone. Yay. And I got so much money. I could buy a vehicle next time. And race for first event. Yay! First place. By not a lot of points. The guy who finished second in the overall finished second in this last race. I wasn't paying attention. And in fact, we lost the team, but who cares? It's me that it's all about. I'm the hero of this story. Yeah, also the story mode is really hokey, and it has live actor cutscenes, and which you can skip, but you can't skip them soon enough for my taste. And yeah, but you can't avoid the story because they still tell you all about the story. You can skip the cutscene, but you still get to see all the highlights of the cutscene you go through as you load the next race. So, to me, just the fact that it's so short, you add the fact that it's so short that it would affect your career stats and it's hokey, make me want to do not story mode, just career mode. So I did play through the story mode, but then I reset all my stats after playing through the story mode. So I am starting the career mode from scratch. Let's see. Still in touring. And we're going to be starting a new car, right? Oh no, it's the fully upgraded version of the same car. Okay. Do I have the miles to fully upgrade it? After all of that, well, I probably do. But I don't have enough miles to switch cars. That's too bad. If I bought a new car, I could switch to it. I think it's a better car. Well, actually, I was comparing the two. Well, yeah, now it's comparing it with all the upgrades. So that's not a fair comparison. But, yeah, I looked at them, and I didn't think it was worth it based on the stat bars on the left there. Maybe the power was higher or something. I don't know. Power was higher, but handling was lower. I don't know. Acceleration may have been lower. But we are going to make sure I get the right car selected. Upgrades. I need all the upgrades, please. I got more than enough miles. And more than enough money. Okay, fully upgraded. I couldn't get in the race unless I was eligible for stage 3 upgrades. But you still have to buy them. You don't necessarily get them. And clean and respray, of course. And go. And I wish I could use my standard custom livery, but they don't allow custom liveries for this car. It's probably some branding deal. Welcome. Oh, I didn't look to see how many races there were in the event. Oh, I do this all the time. Do I back out so I can look? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Because this is going to be important to see how much I do, whether I do this whole race or not. In the time I have left. I got quite a bit of time left. Oh, and of course, don't take me back to where I left off. Why would you want to do that? Rounds 1. Okay. Well, I should be able to get this done. Rounds 4. Is it actually wet here? No, I think that's just the cutscene from Moscow. The temperature is no joke. It is wet. Maybe Moscow's always wet. And the temperature is no joke. And they're starting me in 6th for a 1 lap. Oh, it's snow, actually. Slushy snow, okay. And these guys are quick. They are fully upgraded. Now, the cars do get upgraded all along, so I try to make sure that I get my car upgraded all along. Didn't exactly draft off of them like I should have, but I don't know the course. 4 laps, okay. And I already have a nemesis. Ooh, that's tricky. We got through there. Back into 6th. Moved up 1 position. They would have started me in 11th, so I must have moved up a bunch of positions right from the start. But first time I noticed, I was in 6th. Yeah, look at that. They are passing me. Pretty quick cars. Whoa! That's contact. No, I'm not going to do a flashback on that. Yeah, snow is difficult. And I'm from Minnesota. You would think I would know how to drive in the snow. The weather is no joke. I'm sure I have to finish it first. This is the last race in this car class, or subclass, so. Definitely not rear-wheel drive vehicles. I would have been spinning circles. I'm doing donuts a long time ago. Definitely all-wheel drive. Whoa! Yeah, I'm going to do a flashback there. I know it was kind of my own fault, but I don't want to spend forever doing this race. I think I gained a position there. Yeah, this is difficult. I'm pretty sure I can beat it on hard, but this would be one of those cases where if I finish second and I'm so close to first, I would be tempted to just replay the race on hard if I have to replay it. Normally, if I have to replay it, I'll replay it on medium, and then if I have to replay it again, I'll replay it on easy, or yeah, easy, just to make sure I don't do the same race more than 3 times. Kind of boring on stream if I'm doing it over and over and over again. But sometimes in the past, if I just misplayed it on hard, I would, rather than moving it down to medium, I would just try it again on hard, and then go back to easy if I had to do it a 3rd time after 2 attempts on hard. This is one race where I would be considering doing that, because I know medium would be too easy, or hard is competitive and fun but still obtainable. Well, competitive but still obtainable, which makes it fun. Competitive in a way that's not obtainable is not fun. It's a racing game. I'm the hero. It's not worth not, winning, because you have to win to progress. I don't care if I don't win if the criteria is coming 4th or 3rd or whatever. I just want to make sure I get all the check marks. Oh, that's a difficult turn. I do have damage turned on, but being a sim-cade kind of game, the damage is not realistic. But I do have actual damage turned on, including the possibility to eternal damage. Wow, that is a tough turn. I definitely cannot gain places there. A lot of tough turns here in the snow. With long runoffs, which would be good in real life, but not so great. Yeah, I'm redoing it. Good in real life, but not so great having those long runoffs in this game, because then I can't fender brake into the... I feel guilty about that, but oh well. Flashbacking there when it wasn't my fault. Well, I mean, when it was completely my fault. Just took the turn bad. I started this playthrough with flashbacks off. I've said this many times, but their aggression just was too much. I had to turn flashbacks on. The game is meant to be played with flashbacks on because they are so aggressive. There's so much RNG if the car flips in front of you, that sort of thing. It's not the last lap. It's lap 3 out of 4. He didn't say this last lap, did he? That guy is just faster than me. It's too late for me to change cars. I would have to do custom races to get the miles to be able to upgrade it fully. Maybe next time if I have an option, I'll just buy a car in the class. But usually, from what I remember, they always put you in one car for the initial race. And then if you want to switch cars, you have to do custom races. Do the same race over again. Well, you can't do the same race over again because you can't use that car. You'd have to buy the car and then do, custom races to build up the mileage to be able to play in the second race. So that you can upgrade it, play in the second race. He's not even a rival. I think he is one of those Ravens Rust vehicles. He's considerably faster than me. And getting him on the corners is not going to be easy. I feel like I'm losing ground. These corners are so difficult. He seems faster than me on the straightaways. Which means I have to outmaneuver him on the corners, which is not an easy thing to do. But I took that corner better, but then I blew it right at the end. We still have one lap to go after this. Yeah, he's accelerating through the corners a lot better than me. I have to take him on the front end of the corner and then just block him out. I keep hitting. Eventually, I'm going to get enough damage. Once you lose a tire, that's it, you're done. You also have other people right behind me who I feel like may be bumping me on occasion. And now look at how far I am now from him. I gotta drive well, catch back up. I had one opportunity. I didn't accelerate through well enough. See, he knows where not to brake. I don't know where not to brake. The racing line is terrible. Okay, there's an extreme braking spot, but you can't trust the green. It may stay green and you are screwed if you don't lift. So. Or even brake. Mostly I'm looking not at the color of the racing line anyway, I'm looking at the track, because I don't know the track. But the color helps. I'm not going to do it. I don't think I'm going to do it. And I'm going to replay the race in medium. But it would be fun to replay it in hard. I did that on purpose, yes. Drive him into the wall, that's my only chance. Even though now I have a rival. Gives him a speed boost. We're getting near the end. I can hold him off. He didn't have flashbacks turned on. See, buddy? That's your problem. Oh, and then a terrible, terrible turn, but I was able to block him off. Oh, I broke way too late, flashback. I don't want to have to redo this whole race. I don't know how many flashbacks I get. I hate using flashbacks. I hate it. It's the nature of the game. I knew once I turned them on, I was just going to start abusing them. I tried initially to say, okay, it's because of the aggression that I turned the flashbacks on. So I tried to say, okay, I'm only going to use flashbacks if it's not my fault. If somebody drives me into the wall, or I run into a flipped over car right in front of me I can't avoid, or if they, just pinch me out of the first corner. But after the first lap, if it's not my fault, I'm not going to use, or after the first couple turns, if it's not my fault, I'm not going to use flashbacks. That's what I said. But I knew at the time that you're not going to stick with that. You're going to be using flashbacks all the time. As soon as you turn them on, they're too tempting. And in this case, yep, it was too tempting. That flashback won me the race. He would have passed me there if I hadn't flashed back, and I would not have caught him again. Saw how hard it was to catch him in the first place. I was too close to the end. Just don't want to have to replay that race over again. I would have replayed it at medium. And I have no idea what these 43s mean, and the 89s and the 94s. The stripes mean something. I mean, I know that they're levels, experience levels, but I don't know what they do for you. In the early game, you couldn't unlock certain things unless you had the XP, but I've got everything unlocked now, so anything that's locked now is just because I haven't completed that particular race. But I got one stripe. Does that mean it's like 143? And they have like a double stripe, well, 3 stripes, but like a double stripe. Does that mean they're 294? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Once I get over 100 again, because I know it was over 100 at one point. Once I get over 100 again, I have to look and see how my stripes change. Or color changes. Okay. Yay, I did it! I completed that car class. I can move on to the next one. Still in the touring cars though, which those are touring cars. Those are some pretty they're not what I think of as touring cars. I think of like front wheel drive. I mean, that is not a touring car. I don't know what they call why they call that a touring car. That is a laid out, even if it's stock, it's a laid out supercar kind of thing. That is not a touring car. That's not like a Ford Escort that you're driving around some small track in North Sweden or something. Yeah, I don't think that's a touring car. I don't know. If you know better, let me know that in what way that's a touring car. Okay, what do I have next? Hopefully it's a car that I can pick a color on. 2 rounds. If they're fast, I have time to do 2 rounds, but I probably don't. Finish in the top 3. And it's, what subclass? TC1, okay. And see, I don't get to pick a car. This is the ungraded race. Unupgraded race, but if with 2 rounds I might have enough miles to then do level 1 upgrades in the next without having to do a custom event.
Okay, sorry. We are about to get started.
Okay. And if I finish the first, if I fail in the first race, now see, I hate this livery. I hate being forced to use that livery. You have no choice. And you have no choice in cars. And then for the next race, I'll be able to change the livery. Because right now I'm driving a rental car. So this is the car I got. Next race, maybe I'll get to change cars, buy a different car. But I will, I would have to buy it and put these miles on all on my own, which I could do. But the fact that you got, oh no, I don't get any miles on it anyway because it's a rental. If I can pick whatever car I want. Mate, did I pick whatever car I wanted last time? I think I might have. I'll see what car this is. Maybe I don't have a choice. Yeah, since I did not get to upgrade it or select it or put a livery on it or whatever, usually they give you a rental car in the first time, so I'm not gaining any mileage, so it does not matter. This is not the last race during the stream. They're not the last hour of the stream, so if I finish in the middle of this event, and I take a break in the middle of this event, I won't feel too bad. But I would rather not. I'd rather finish it out. Yeah, I got a nemesis. How about that? Oh, will you shut up? Is there a way to turn that guy off? He's no benefit at all. I was hoping he would be beneficial. I have his voice down. Actually, I don't have it down because he's really quiet. And when he was giving me beneficial information, I couldn't hear him. So, but now I'm not bad. But his voice, now I don't feel bad that his voice is down because he never tells me anything useful. He tells me things like, stay out of their way. Thanks. Why aren't you telling me, you know, you're 6 seconds behind the leader or something useful like that? Tell me that, you know, there's a wreck in turn 7 or something, which I don't know what turns or what, but at least it would be something that somebody would actually tell you. Oh, see that? That was not a red. I didn't even have to lift on that turn. Give me all red on that turn. The racing line is so messed up. I seriously took that at completely full speed. Did not lift at all. Not only did I not have to brake, I didn't even have to lift. And here I had to brake. Whoa! Did somebody hit me or I just lose it? I just lost it. This might be rear-wheel drive. I don't know. I need to check. I was pretty sure the last one wasn't rear-wheel drive because I wasn't spinning at all in the snow. I'm not on snow now, so we'll see. I really should check that, but I don't know. If they just drop me into a car, I can't really check it. To go to the garage, and I have to exit out of the vent and go to the garage. 4th place is actually probably a good place. It's in the points, and I only have to finish 5th overall, 3rd overall. I don't have to win the entire event, so. That's my corner, buddy. That is my corner. It's a video game. Oh, yeah, that's the turn I didn't actually have to slow down for. It caught me again. Oh, I saw him coming up on me. Whoa! 2 of them. Whoa! Okay, that's a flashback. on mute that whole time. Sorry about that. I won the race. Oh no. I might have to edit this. Let me put a stream marker here that says muted. Oh, that's so terrible if I have to do a, oh, something went wrong. Try that quick action again later. That's not good. Okay, now it says successfully added. Okay. Well, folks, I don't know how long I was muted. Probably for quite some time. I am likely to not, if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe I decided to be kind to you and do a voiceover there. But probably not. You probably just sat through a whole bunch of muted me not talking. So I apologize for that because I don't think I'm going to have time today. This has to be chopped up today. I don't think I'm going to have time today to, or the disk space, to be quite honest, to do a voiceover. Anyway, well, we're almost at 50 minutes, so I'm going to take a break here regardless. Muted to clear my throat or something, and that's what happened. I did get first. Yay. I met the objective. I only needed third. I looked, I couldn't hear. I was saying, wait, I can't hear my voice. Did my my thing, because sometimes my stream, I'm watching my stream on a separate window, and sometimes it did my my thing lock up, or I have to reload it, refresh the page. And I checked, okay, my microphone is in the down position, but no, looked at the keyboard, it had my mute button on. Oh well. We'll see. If it's just a short period of time, I won't do any kind of voiceover. Because I won't remember what it was I was in the middle of at that point anyway. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check what cars they were using. Oh, crap. Touring. What was it? What cars were they? The TC1. Will I get a... I'm not going to actually do the race, but will I get a choice here? Yes. And the one I drove was this one, probably, because it was the one that unlocked. Yes, the Ford Capri. And this one I can't unlock yet. I have to complete the sponsor event. And that's the Porsche, which might be the one they had. So the only other one I would have to spend money on is this one. And that's the BMW, which I'm not going to get. And that's a BMW, which I'm not going to get. So without completing the sponsor event, I'm not going to get the Porsche. And the Porsche and the BMW look almost identical. Slightly more power for the Porsche. And slightly less handling. Maybe. The bar seems to jiggle back and forth. Okay, slightly less handling. Slightly more power. Acceleration and braking seem the same. Maybe slightly better than everything. Okay. Compared to me, whoa! Bad news. Mine is comparable to this BMW, but these are definitely premium vehicles. This one I have to do an event, which I'm not going to do. And this one I would spend money, but it's a BMW. So do I go with the BMW, which has worse handling, but quite a bit better braking and power? But you know what? I'll make that decision after my break during the next episode. So If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to take a quick break here, just a couple of minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be out the next weekend at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight in the UK and noon the next day in New Zealand. So your local times may vary. Either way, thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.